You mentioned that you've generated a total of around $27 million in revenue since launch. It's currently a bit over $28 million. And if we look at your total value locked, it's sitting at about $1.6 billion. And it's been pretty stable for the past 3 months, as has your borrowing volume, which is pretty much in line with the general market lending protocols. We've seen a slight decline and pretty stable metrics in the past 3 months in borrowing volume, TVL, and revenue, slight declines there. I wanted to ask that, how do you guys internally rate your performance since launch last year?
As I said, we launched 1 year ago, and I think just kind of what the team and protocol achieved, it's really impressive. So we issued more than 4 billion in loans. I think we are in the top 20 of protocol revenues, as I mentioned, last year. Top 20 of total locked value last year. So I think these are really great metrics for a young protocol. So I think definitely check kind of the checkbox, and most of it actually with organic growth. So that's also now going forward. As you said, kind of borrowing volume stays a bit the same. That will be the focus for the next 12 years. Not just relying on the organic growth, but to be really more active. And maybe I can talk a bit more later about that, also what we do on the B2B side, so with institutional players.
Sure. I mean, go ahead. It would be great to hear about the developments on the B2B side if you want to share those.
Yeah, sure. I mean, what's really exciting, so hopefully we can announce it soon, but we are collaborating with CDFI players, so players that are regulated, that hold customers' funds, which really like Liquity and directly interact with Liquity to provide their clients fiat loans directly sourced out of DeFi. And I think that's really exciting, and we want to help these clients to use this DeFi product. So that's something we started talking to those institutions, and there we see an interesting potential for growth. And also low-hanging fruit and opportunity for Liquity, because we are so decentralized and we have no real counterparties. That makes it, from a regulatory point of view, very interesting for these players.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Sounds like a massive market opportunity. And the next question was going to be on what you see as the main drivers right now for LUSD adoption. Is it institutional demand increasing, or what are all the factors you see there?
It will be more long term. That takes more time to build up. So first, of course, it was retail, also the opportunity to earn interesting interest rates on LUSD in our stability pool. Then we are working with DAO treasuries. So there we saw a cool uptake with Fei and Olympus DAO putting LUSD on their balance sheet or in their treasury. And we hope, for example, that it also will be more and more used in DAO circles for payments of contributors, for example. That's why we're also working with exchanges. So we recently got listed on Gemini for LUSD. So you have a fiat off-ramp. And there I think also see a lot of potential. I think we are one of the most censorship-resistant stablecoins with LUSD that we have. So I think that's really interesting for DAOs and contributors to don't have any dependency into the real world like with other stablecoins.